Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the EWA World Championship right here in Malta.
He is the number one. He is Owen
Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Malta, Resurgence, and the rising star, Sir Owen Blanco, who thank God is not with Rennick this time, Jesus Christ, is about to meet one of the biggest obstacles in his entire career, and it goes for past, present, and definitely the successful future of this young athlete.
His opponent is the man who is currently holding 9 heavyweight titles across 4 different continents. Hailing from Austria, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bambikiller!
There's nobody more rougher, nobody more grittier than Bambikiller. And Owen Blanco, as big as he is, as strong as he is, there's always somebody that has that slight edge, somebody that's always better, and that is what Owen Blanco must be at least thinking for a little while. Right now, Owen Blanco needs to get in the zone. I don't know if he got a pep talk from that evil genius beforehand, but all we need to know is that Owen Blanco is definitely within his own realm. Owen Blanco right now seems confident. However, if you notice, he's not acting arrogant. He's taking this seriously, as he should, because if he ever even thinks about playing with Bambikiller, then Bambikiller will end up chewing him like a plaything and end up as another victim courtesy of the wrestling veteran. Hey man, and do you want to talk about him being a veteran? Listen, Bambi debuted for Pro Wrestling 01 back in 2005. That's how long this man has been going around hurting people and dominating in the squared circle. So now, I mean, compare that to the, well, I hate to say it, but you know, the caterpillar career of Owen Blanco. Yeah, it's a bit of a one-sided debate here as to who is the better wrestler. But at the end of the day, Owen Blanco has been trained by people who have been in this business for so long. But again, the experience thing you cannot teach. You have to go through it yourself. And Bambikiller has been going through it for 2 decades nearly. 2 decades. And that's what it's all about right here, right now. The EWA Heavyweight Championship being defended right here in Malta, right here in PWM. And this is uncharted territory for both companies, because right here, right now, 2 promotions are going to fight for the Others Championship. And for the first time in Malta, this is the first time it's ever happened, folks. And I'm gonna be a bit selfish right now. I would love to have that here in this little tiny island, but at the same time, I wouldn't like it to be around the smug waist of Owen Blanco. But I'll take what I can get. And right now, Bambikiller is gonna do whatever it takes from his part to make sure that exchange does not happen. Speaking of exchange, these two exchanging a test of strength, and it looks like, hey, Bambikiller showing why he is the Eastern Wrestling Association champion. He's definitely got the power to back it up. And Owen Blanco, I think he's in for a rude awakening if he thinks his entire career is going to be a walk in the park. Because there are people, there are monsters like Bambikiller lurking around, and they want to feast. They want to prey on whoever is weak enough to fall victim to their own ambitions. Oh, but Owen Blanco, speaking of ambitions, Owen Blanco definitely has high ambitions if he thinks he's going to intimidate Bambikiller right now. Especially after that simple punch into the gut. Bambikiller has been through wars, he has been through battles, And right now, he might be looking at this as if it was a normal walk in the park, but I gotta give credit where this dude. Owen Blanco has proven to us time and time again that he will indeed do whatever it takes from his part and to seriously, dastardly things to achieve victory. So, Bambikiller, watch out, man. Don't take Owen Blanco lightly. Bambikiller wrenching in the neck of Owen Blanco. Now he has to let go of the hold. I think I don't need to tell Bambi that. Oh, and a jump at it! My God, it did not face. It did not face Bambikiller. Owen Blanco might as well be chopping down a military tank. He might be chopping down the Great Wall of China. He can try. He can definitely try, but, you know, it's just going to leave bruises and blisters around his forearm, around his hand. Whoa! Speaking of blisters, yeah, Owen Blanco's chest looks like the bottom hand of a frying pan. My lord! And he's not done! Bambikiller about to dish out more punishment, more torment on... Ooh. Somebody called the fire department because there is smoke here! Owen Blanco. Normally you get concussed from the head, but it seems like Owen Blanco was momentarily concussed over that chop. And who could blame him from reacting like that? Owen Blanco, man, speak of retaliating and reacting. Very strong awareness on the part of Blanco. Drop toe holding the veteran. Oh, okay. Hey! I thought he was holding the ropes there, but it seems like Owen Blanco did that naturally. Okay. Oh! Speak of the ropes! Owen Blanco. Yeah, Bambi was gonna go for a roll-up, but Owen Blanco's head, his entire neck, literally was underneath the bottom ropes, so... No can do, Bambi. Bambi, well, yeah, that can do. Head scissors right there. Now Owen Blanco, yes! Owen Blanco, the tables have been turned. Owen Blanco trying to desperately escape it by pouncing out, and he does! Can you imagine being trapped within those strong thick ties of Bambikiller? Oh, Bambikiller. Again, I don't blame him for thinking that this might be a regular walk in the park because he's been through God knows how many matches, so many wars. But Owen Blanco, again, do not underestimate him. I know a lot of commentators say that throughout their prospect, but trust me, Owen Blanco is special. Believe me. Owen Blanco will do whatever it takes, as I mentioned before, to damage. But again, it's like, man, listen, if Owen Blanco was a highly advanced strain, then Bambikiller is a tank. He's a blitzkrieg. He's not budging an inch. No matter how many times that train is gonna try and steamroll, it's not having any effect. Look at that. One shoulder tackle, and Owen Blanco goes for the count. He needs to come up with something else. He cannot play the power game against Bambikiller. Look at the ring. The rooms are shaking. The ring is shaking from the Irish whip. Oh, listen. You talk about power. You gotta talk about Bambikiller. There's no other way to describe what we're all witnessing. I gotta check the Richter scale. He's bouncing around Owen Blanco like Bam Bam from the Flintstones. Man. At this point, maybe this is where I have to admit it. Maybe this is where that slime ball Riddick might have been very useful in this situation, causing a distraction, not a meat shield, whatever. Just anything for Owen Blanco to gain something, anything. Owen Blanco, he has a 10 count, but again, I think he didn't complain on it once. This is the reality, and okay, this is what I like. Yes, Owen Blanco, you should use. Do not taunt him. Use your brain instead. You're not gonna try and outmuscle Bambikiller, and I think Owen Blanco realized that. So now it's time to I don't know what you call it, outplay him, outmind him, whatever. And Owen Blanco, I don't know what the end game here is on his, on his part, but he's definitely wasting time if that is what he's going for. Again, maybe Rennick told him something. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Owen Blanco is trying out a new unorthodox strategy. And hey, wait! He got him! Oh, that's it. That's the opening. And now his shin, his entire lip is literally being tormented, bounced around on the edge of the apron. We can say all we want what is the hardest part of the ring, but the apron is where it's at, folks. Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. It's not the apron. It's pure metallic steel right there. And Owen Blanco literally took all the advantages he could to make Bambikiller go through a whirlwind. And this is the result. Owen Blanco has shifted gears and changed the entire complexity of this match. The momentum has definitely shifted. Let's put it that way. And Owen Blanco, once again, like a pack, well, I say pack, but a singular hyena, literally chewing on the limbs of his prey, which is Bambikiller right now, a leg DDT. I thought this would be, oh wait, oh, you saw that, right? Owen Blanco, using any tactic he could without the official witnessing it, trying to balance his foot on the middle rope to get, I should say, should give more pressure on the shoulders of Bambikiller, making it more difficult for him to kick out. Oh, but regardless, he's gonna make things way more difficult for for Bambikiller. Bambikiller right now, I don't think he was expecting this from Owen Blanco. Especially from a rookie, I should say. He wasn't expecting this type of offense. He wasn't expecting this type of game plan. He wasn't expecting this strategy at all. Certainly, I wouldn't. I was expecting Owen Blanco to be a fool and just try his muscle, try his power on somebody that's clearly bigger. But instead, Owen Blanco taking the malicious route. And slowly but surely, oh! Maybe there's hope, maybe there's no! Owen Blanco spearing the left leg, chopping him down like Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay. Well, okay, finally, different camera angle. Holy crap! The camera guy deserves a raise. Just like how Owen Blanco is raising expectations from everybody involved here tonight. Even the audience, they're expecting great things, but I don't think they were expecting this beatdown on Bambi. I certainly wasn't. Oh, look at it now, Owen Blanco maliciously just going right back into work onto the chest of Bambi. Bambi, like a wounded bear caught in a bear trap right now. There's nothing much he can do right now in that situation. If Owen Blanco is going to continue his assault, then all he can do is just try to get back up and endure it. Owen Blanco, I think that's the first successful Irish whip delivered by Owen Blanco on the behemoth known as Bambikiller, but with one swoop, one kick, literally moving Owen Blanco from one side of the ring to the other. Oh, is he going for it? The Fisher, no, Owen Blanco, man! Working again, the leg, now I should say the really worn out limb of Bambikiller. It's perfect strategy. There's nothing more I can say. And now the noble one. Is he gonna try and... Yes, he does! A knee breaker! And Owen Blanco seizes an opportunity. 1, 2. Oh! Bambi, in pain at all, still is willing to go through and show the entire world why he is the EWA champion. But again, I don't think he was expecting this predicament. I don't think... Oh! Owen Blanco's entire weight just went straight into the middle of Bambikiller's left leg. That might have snapped his limb in two, but it's not enough. Owen Blanco knows that. And now just pure antagonism on the part of Owen Blanco. Just literally like a predator. Just beating down its prey. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna... Yes! The single leg busted crab. And if it's delivered from somebody like Owen Blanco, you know for damn sure that the pain must be excruciating. Bambikiller though, using his superior body weight to move, yes! Owen Blanco's rookie mistake was that he did the single leg busted crab way too close to the ropes, and he's doing it again! Oh, but this time he's sitting down, he's leaning on him. There's no... Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's what I was going to say, he could just stretch out again, rookie mistake. Rookie mistake, he doesn't need to move at that point. Just drag him. Well, how can you drag Bambikiller? Okay, fine. Owen Blanco saw that and said, let me do as much damage as I can before he reaches that rope. Said, you know what? It might pay off. The second successful Irish whip into the corner. And now Owen Blanco is signaling it. Oh, but he got concussed nearly by the right foot of Bambikiller. And that definitely knocked the wind out of his organs. Holy hell. Into the cover. Bambikiller this time. The official, a bit late. I was about to point it out, and it's a factor though that could have been the end of Owen Blanco, but that split second or two might have been enough for Owen Blanco to get his brain cells in order and realize where he's at, and the wherewithal to kick out. Owen Blanco right now, Owen Blanco. I don't think he even realized where he's at. If you see his body posture, his body movements, his hands shaking, he knows he's in a fight, that's for sure, but I don't think he understands who his opponent is right now. That's the AWA Heavyweight Champion, and the vicious slap causes Owen Blanco to go down, and the slap from the part of Owen Blanco doesn't do nothing. Oh! And the sparks just keep on flying from Owen's chest. Hey, I don't think Owen should. Hey, Owen, believe me, man. Dumb. Your pride, your ego has gotten in the way of you fighting smart. Body splash, no! Blanco dodged it, and he goes right into work on that same limb. The left leg that Owen has been targeting throughout this entire match could now end up paying dividends. Oh wait, oh my, he actually picked him up. I don't think he can deliver the suplex though. Can he? Oh, he does! The strength of Blanco. Hey, he has gone through elite training, did the noble one, with the money, the wealth that his family has. Yeah, they could afford the best. They could afford the strongest to teach their own bloodline. But at the end of the day, Owen Blanco has quite potentially, secured his pinfall, secured his victory. But he's not done. He's going for the Blanco splash. No! How did he not see that? Bambi moved. Oh, that's pride for you. That's ego. And it just cost Owen Blanco the match. Is he gonna go worth the Bambi neck shot? And this is it. You put up a good fight, Owen. You really did. Hats off to you. But Bambikiller remains the EWA Heavyweight Champion. Bambikiller was just too much for Owen Blanco. Somewhere around this arena right now, that evil genius, that imbecile Reddick, is just kicking the wall and screaming at the screen.